Scratch.
Now on air.
Now it's the time for everybody to be quiet.
It's a reset. That's when we start. We haven't figured out how to start the show yet. One day we will. Until then, it's we build slowly.
Oh, shit me.
Oh, that's a good way to start.
Shit on me or just shit you?
Oh no, the scat episode.
Shit me. Shit on me. Shit on me. Wildly.
Scatched.
Isn't that what the pawn shop guy says before he dies in The Crow? Or before he gets blasted out the back of his pawn shop?
Shit on me. You know what? Some people like that sort of thing.
Damn. I don't like that. I don't even like you talking about it.
You've never had a chocolate bath with peanuts?
No.
Salty peanuts. Salty peanuts. Salty peanuts, everybody. Salty peanuts.
Gross.
So I don't understand why Bales is using Vidal Sassoon for his hair.
VO5 hot oil. Because
there's some puffiness going on. He's usually Mr. Slick, and today he's Mr. Fluff. He's got some fluff on his hair, on his head. And fluffy. I'm sorry, Rory. I'm sorry.
This is the tussled look. This is the bedhead.
I'm sorry, Rory. I didn't mean to do this. Look, I can say sorry to, but Doc and Bales, they know what they're doing. You're an innocent guy. You are a child of the 90s, young and loving and cradled in the cradle of Colorado in a soft, gentle, wet bed.
Hey, we just decriminalized mushrooms.
I'd like to point out that he's only a year younger than I am again.
And that's all the difference in the world. A year is the difference between a soft, pillowy
cradle. We're talking about mushrooms.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that I'm coming to spend. I've already said this joke, but I'm going to use it again. I'm coming to spend a month on your couch one weekend.
and Bales and I are going to be the couch and the armrest. One weekend. Oh, come on, Bales.
This is a pretty.
Shut up.
It's a pretty saucy meetup.
Shut up.
Power hammers, and mushrooms.
Shut your pie hole.
What are you drinking? Wine out of a bottle?
Is that a straw?
I guess it's better than a box.
I'm very shocked
at a Bales.
No, I've got one of these heading over to the doctor.
I can't wait.
And forgive me, it's not like I have a plethora of it, but I made some sort of deal that I regret now. So this one's going over to the doc. But now with that, no, you don't. You what? You'll what?
I'll pay it forward.
No, you don't pay anything forward. What you do is you go to Bales and you do some sort of scenery that we will all appreciate. Maybe some hair pulling in some sort of hot oil arena.
It's not really what I'm into. I mean, I know that's what you guys like to talk about. But
it's not about you. Yes, it's what I like: oil-filled arenas with Bales flapping around on the oil canvas,
like a bathhouse situation.
Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead.
You've got some goals in life here. Yeah, the
podcast started. I'm not.
He's good to
myself.
Go. No,
so you guys do what you do best. I'll sit back and I'll just.
No. I don't want to stifle you at all. We're glad that you came online. We're sorry that we had a miscommunication. I don't know how to tighten things up any better.
I mean, a thumbs up is a thumbs up in my book.
We're gonna visit the thumbs up heard around the world later on. That's off air.
Thumbs up is consent in my book.
Yeah, good to go. Ready. Take it.
Yeah, but my thumbs up was
something from 4 days before that.
No, I don't know. You guys saw. When did you see a thumbs up? Because
we're not gonna talk about the thumbs up.
Yes. I want to know because I'm looking through it right now, and I saw a big ass thumbs up by Doc, a secondary thumbs up by Doc, a small thumbs up by Doc. I'm looking for more thumbs up. All I see is 3 Doc thumbs up, and I'm going back and back and back.
This would be weeks ago. It'd be a while ago at this point.
Oh, okay. So basically, I didn't agree to whatever you thought that I agreed to.
No, you did.
Here's the problem. Without Bales, life is not.
Yeah, you're gonna miss him, aren't you? Tell him you're gonna miss him.
Bales, although you really annoy me in so many damn ways. But deep down inside, I think it's something to do with the fact that we are almost like, what do you call those people that are born together from the same womb?
Siamese twins?
Without the Siamese part, what do you call those people?
Your brothers from other mothers.
I feel I feel like my dad drove up to Boston. Oh no, I'm sorry. To where the hell are you from? Ohio?
Iowa.
You drove up to Iowa. My old man drove up to Iowa after he made a little stop in Colorado. And he drove over to Iowa and he plowed the cornfields. And I think that we are two brothers from a different mother, but with the same father.
Why can't it be my mother? Why can't it be my father that plowed your mother? Why's it got to be your dad that had double dipping?
Don't you talk about my mom that way?
Oh, okay.
If it was my mom, your beard would be thicker.
All right, I'm sorry. I didn't expect this, so I did eat and drink, and I'm gonna have to actually drink all of this.
Sounds like you drank and drank.
I did drink and drank. So I look. Go ahead and do what you guys do best. I'll sit and just ponder.
Go ahead, ponder away.
I got one for you, Doc. And by the way, I hope you like it because I can love it. Oh,
I can't wait.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I got one for you, but I drank it, so I'm gonna have to go get another one. Oh man,
sorry, dude. I
didn't. For what?
Because I said
we're
the
good.
F-bomb.
You said the F words.
And let me tell you something.
What has gotten you so jolly in the drinking mood?
I bought two. I went to Walmart, and as I was walking, I remembered when I went to the wine section, I said, "Oh crap, that's right." I told Doc, if by the end of the week I won't send you one, remind me. He never really did remind, but he did in a subtle way, though. He did, and but I was there at Walmart, and I said, "Holy crap, let me grab one." But when I grabbed one for Doc, I looked at it and I thought to myself, "Shit, man. These are freaking good." So I grabbed one for myself. I'm not going to go to Walmart. So I grabbed two, and that's the one that I'm doing right now. And these are Schnibbly Winery Guava wine.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. I can't wait to make it. I can't wait to eat it with enjoy it with a big steak.
No.
Our Walmarts don't sell booze.
Oh,
this is Florida, man. They sell booze everywhere. The Girl Scouts sell Girl Scout cookies, and then and you want a margarita, sir? We have that as well. It's just lawless.
What I really want to know is how many bottles of wine does it take, Bales?
I don't like wine.
How many bottles? Come on.
I don't like it.
Rory, how many bottles? Come on.
I don't drink wine.
Oh, you know what? You guys are freaking party poopers.
I can hammer one myself.
Oh, and Doc just goes hog wild.
Well, yeah. If it's me and Mrs. Doc and we're ripping, we'll get to the third bottle. I get to a point though where I don't want any more.
You know what I realized just now? What you said that understand Rory and Bales are more into the inside of the country, and they don't have the sophisticato attitudes of the
inside of the country. I'm on the coast.
No, you're coast my ass. You weren't born on the coast.
No, I wasn't born on the coast, but I'm on the coast now.
You're on the coast, so you're now learning about sophisticato lifestyle. But like people like Rory's up in the mountains. They're freaking making moonshine and killing like people that aren't from the region. That's what they do.
And baby deer.
Baby deer, dude. But
taking mushrooms.
Doc is more towards the eastern, and we are eastern seaboard, just about roughly. You guys are you're mountain people in a field.
I live on the Appalachian Trail. There's mountains.
But I've lived in Massachusetts longer than I lived in Iowa at this point.
You've lived more in Massachusetts than in Iowa?
Yes.
Everybody, let's take a moment here to Just clap. So
Slow clap.
so you're just gonna shit out all your roots and just say you're Boston all the way. Screw the frickin' Midwest.
Yeah,
Screw corn. I love beans.
I haven't been back to Iowa since I left in 1996.
Holy smokes, man. Okay. Well, I do want to admit that that wild hair you got going on there, it's not your typical thing, but I kind of dig it, man. I think there's shit going on there that's worthy of a different Bales.
Yeah,
and frankly, and I love how, you know what I'm also noticing now that I'm drunk? I'm noticing that Rory is quite like contained and he's drinking too, but Rory has this thing where he's very polite, but he's contained, like he contains. Shit's happening inside, but he shall keep it.
Man, you are on a roll.
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. That's what's going on in Rocky.
In a very no, you don't understand.
Right now.
I'm sorry. It's just this wine is feeding my shit. Oh, sorry.
2 times a lady. There you go.
Right, 2.
All right. Bales, tell us about everything. Go.
Someone needs to answer their damn text message. I keep looking at my phone.
That's me. I keep trying to turn it off. And
I
it
am
won't
so
turn
high.
off. I apologize.
What? Not a sponsor.
I'm so stoned right now.
Good for you, bud.
I'm sorry
For what?
for being like tripping out,
Why?
because the wine's making me do it. It's not me.
I don't. That's okay. I'd much rather a happy wine-filled man than dealing with somebody that's, So apologize if you come in and you're nasty. Don't ever apologize for being happy-go-lucky.
Fine, Doc. Then answer. Riddle me this, Doctor.
It'll be this Batman.
Why is Dirty Smith what I said? Very contained.
He's Zen.
He's polite, and yet that there's war brewing within.
He's probably already started microdosing on the psilocybin.
Yes,
and he's calm like a bomb. Look at him.
Yes, is it the politeness of upbringing, or is it him? What is going on with Rory? I want to know right now.
He's on that tea, man.
What's the tea?
He's taking the mushroom tea.
Oh, you did not do that tonight.
No, it's not that legal yet, but
legally you can buy the spores and you can now grow them.
It's on like Donkey Kong. Jump over the barrel, grab the hammer.
So is there a limit? Like they limit the number of plants you can have?
I haven't looked into it. I would assume so, like they did with the pot.
How the heck would they regulate that?
I have no idea.
Can you get a job as a spore counter?
Well, they're called bud tenders for the marijuana.
Really?
Yeah. So would you be a shroom shredder? I don't know.
But
capper, button man,
mushroom hunter.
I like button man.
But pirates can be found in Egypt.
As of now, it looks like it's going that way, but we'll see. But it barely passed. It was like a few hundred votes.
I'm really high right now.
Apparently, that's what the brochure says. Is it a dinner wine? Is it after dinner wine?
Dude, it's the freaking best shit you could ever try.
That is not the answer to my question. Is it dinner wine?
No, it is going to be the answer to. I'm going to freaking be alpha male right now. It is the best shit you can try.
Ooh.
This is the best shit you could try. It's got such a balance of high in the sky in your head, and yet sweet and delicious. Yes.
Is it super sweet?
Yeah, it kind of is.
It's a dessert wine then.
That's what you would say, but I had it with frickin' hush puppies and
hush
puppies and guava wine. I could have guessed for 100 years and not come up with that for what you had for supper. Guess what I had for dinner? I would have never come up with hush puppies and guava wine.
That's how we roll over here.
Yeah, apparently that's great.
Aren't hush puppies a side? They're not really an entree.
Listen to this. Listen to our French buddy here using words like entree.
That's not a fancy word. They printed it on microwavable food.
If I say anything exaggerated, it's because I really drank most of that bottle and I'm really toasted right now.
I haven't had a hush puppy since I was in Iowa and used to eat at Long John Silver's.
Oh, man.
I love it.
I went to a Italiano restaurant 2 weeks ago for like pizza with after like a sporting event with the team. I have to do these like domestic stuff now. It's like, oh, let's all go get some pizza. It's like, I would rather not hang out with any of you in a social set. Sure, let's go get some pizzas. And they had on the menu, it said rice balls. I don't know if anybody has ever had an Italian rice ball, but they are delicious.
Have you ever had a mouthful of balls, guys?
Multiple times.
Rice balls.
Not Italians.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, you've never lived then, sir. But anyway, if you ever see it on a menu, I can't remember what it is in Italian. Like it starts with an A in Italian.
Right there. Arancini? Chini?
Yeah. All right.
Arancini.
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 Arancini, my hush puppy.
Arancini.
Hey. Arancini. Chini.
I love it. I love it just by looking at it. It looks like a ball.
That one is ground beef and pea. I can tell by looking at it.
Ooh, I love pea.
Yeah, the other one that's really
that
good.
One's smiling at us.
Yeah, if you can find the ones that have sweet Italian sausage and a broccoli rabe, that's another favorite.
At some point, I just want to ask you guys, and I don't mean to interrupt. At some point, are we going to be able to get back to?
Yeah, no. Anyway, they did.
Bales' wavy. Can we get back to
Bales'
wavy hair at one point in the future?
We're gonna have a commercial for Dove Men's.
Because there's Dove. Yes, there's Dove actually occurring with Bales.
So they had it on the menu, so I ordered the rice ball, and it came out, and they were bites. They were like frozen hush puppy rice ball bites, and they were not so good, and I was totally upset.
I'll eat balls with you guys if we have a sit down.
The way this cheese is being stretched in between the balls, I
don't want cheese.
Shot of a porn video.
But at the same time, if you can find the ones that look like that, those are the ones you want to put in your mouth.
Good to know.
I'm sorry, dude. It's just the whole thing. You know what? That does look freaking delicious.
Dude, you know I could talk about food all night. I'm just, like my inner fat guy. It's still there. Like I know.
Did they make them with shrimp?
Yep.
Well, let's talk about food for half a friggin' second. Rory May, which is a part of this podcast, he's showing us pictures which you, the listener, will never be able to see, but we're all freaking looking at it and hungry. I want to know what the official Colorado freaking dish is that is typical of his region of Islamabad.
What?
Of USA. I want to know what is the cuisine, the thing that glues Colorado together.
It's freaking
green chili, isn't it? Or is that just Denver?
I'm so freaking high right now.
So it depends. It's as Doc kind of listed, depends where you are. You happen to be north of 285 on Federal, and they're roasting green chili in that radius and that mini culture there. That is everybody's diet.
Here's what I like about Rory, and I'm going to say this right now. Rory, he is a very talented dude. He has been isolated probably about 75 to 80% of his life up in a mountain that has no access to like other humans.
Whatever.
He's not dumb.
And yet with all that, he has all the cultural he has all the cultural dynamics of humans that have lived in society for a long time.
He's very well spoken. He's very well spoken for a hillbilly.
He's got Dude, it would take 2 hours for him to get down to the bottom of the mountain. He told us one night.
Yeah, and yet he has for him to go and fetch water from the well in the middle of town.
And I think
hopefully it's not snowing.
Believe it or not, Rory, that is an asset that created who you are, and it creates a human being that's a little bit more temperate. I don't know what to say. But
you had my attention. You had me at temperate.
It creates. Did I catch you at temperate?
That's 3.
Oh, sorry, Doc. I'm so sorry.
3.
I just.
It's quite all right.
He's an angry drunk.
No, dude, I'm sweating I'm so freaking.
Why is Daddy drinking again?
I shouldn't have drank this.
You know how Daddy number 2 gets.
It's because of you guys.
Can I take off my clothes?
No. What? No.
I'm sorry.
I don't need that kind of juju in this hangout. Talk
right.
about bad mojo.
All right. I did overdo it with the drink.
Whatever.
That should last another hour and a half in my cup.
Oh, now Rory's taking out the locks. Oh, now we covered him up. Damn it.
Wah, 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 wah.
I'd like to make an official statement.
That you're bald?
You know what I am opposed to, though? I'm super opposed to all those, although I think they're cool, all those tattoos that Rory's got can trace him in case of a situation, and he has nowhere to hide. So that's one issue that I'm worried about with tattoos.
I could cut my arm off.
He could wear long sleeves before he commits the crime.
If you're going to get technical about
I
it,
could hire Eloy to do it for me.
I would never attempt to rob a bank.
Not even for half?
No, I would not do criminality. I am not a criminal
You have to
minded.
keep 3/4 of it.
What if it was a sperm bank?
Open up the faucets. No.
The faucets.
I don't think they keep it in the faucet.
It's just one big batch, with a spigot.
See,
Like a microbrew. It's just
It's a blended. What do they call that? Blended whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Blended.
Oh.
And the blended wines.
ew, dude, that's disgusting, dude.
They just break them up by hour. Oh, we have a 3-hour ready right for you, sir.
Oh no!
I'm looking for more for a 4 or a 5 if you have any.
All right, this has been out all day. We better put this in the fridge or it's gonna skunk.
I do want to say one thing though. I touched on this a long time ago, and this is actually sincere. People only hang out with people at the end of the day when they want to get laid. No, at the end of the day when they like each other and there's a bond and a connection. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do on this podcast.
What about
Now-
old dudes that hang out in the morning and drink coffee?
They do
we
it.
up for that.
Oh man, I'd like to live long enough and be able to retire and have friends at that point in my life. But that would be wonderful. There'd be nowhere to go. Be like, do you want to go out and have space pellets at the? Yeah, I like space pellets.
I don't like one thing about Bales.
I think it's more than one thing. But go ahead, elaborate.
It's actually one. Well, it's probably two things. But what I don't like about Bales is one thing. It's probably two. It's that he puts up walls. He should just tear down those walls and let it all hang. Let it do what it does. Bales just said something that I forgot because I'm drunk. But he said something that I didn't like, and I'm opposed to whatever he said.
I said we could go out and drink coffee together in the mornings.
No, you said something just now a few seconds ago, and I was going to be very indignant, and I forgot why I was going to be indignant, but you said something you acted too cool and collected.
You said everyone hangs out in the evening when they're drunk, like we do here, and I said, what about old dudes that hang out in the morning and drink coffee? And then Doc said he can't wait until he gets old enough and is able to retire to go do that, but it will probably just be space pellets.
Technically, we could do that now. I mean, we could get to hang out and eat Lucky Charms.
I don't eat cereal, but yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
I'm feeling you.
Technically, like I'm thinking about that. We're talking to each other now. It's like, wouldn't it be great if we go to McDonald's and have Happy Meals together? Hash browns,
Donut holes,
yeah,
crawlers.
all the bad things.
Do you call them crawlers or donut sticks?
Let me put this away.
To me, isn't a crawler the Frenchy looking ones that
Is
are
that
folded
mayonnaise or lube?
I keep mayonnaise very
Yes.
close by at all times.
Gross.
I keep
I thought it was a small milk jug.
I keep a jug of mayonnaise close by just in case all the time.
The squeezed jar of mayonnaise. How long did it take us to come up with that one? It's like what we're gonna have is a jar that's gonna be twice as big as any knife you have. You're never gonna get the bottom out.
You know, I'll tell
Then
you.
some guy was like, "We could just squeeze it out the bottom." Oh, yeah.
I know how I can rally Rory. Rory, can you believe this dang moth that I did only hit 600 frickin' views? I turned the abdomen thing, the butt, the wings are frickin' resin.
It's beautiful, Eloy. No doubt about it. You did a great job.
Well, guess what? Frickin' nothing.
Sucks.
YouTube sucks ass.
Now let's just but we can do this, Eloy, to make you feel better.
You're not helping with the silence, but go ahead.
I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. My views aren't very much better.
Bull crap! You are a superstar.
I average 1,200.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hello, 1,200 is like what?
Look at them. So, like you made that comment. Some social media seem to have an agenda, and okay.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of it. I want human beings.
You want human beings on the internet?
Yeah, I'm tired of the bullcocky.
It's just it sucks that YouTube is their own agenda, and like I said, it's like the most expensive lottery ticket you could possibly buy, putting things on there if you're looking to get anything in return other than whatever good feelings and mirth.
It also pisses me off about you, Doc. You have all this freaking talent to create awesomeness and editing skills, and you jacked it out the frickin' side window of the bathroom.
I don't know what that means. Thank you.
You just decided, you know what? But you create all these, and then you just decided. Rory is a bit more stubborn, like I am. Bales weighed things in the balance and said, "Screw these effers." You know, I think that Bales is smart. I think we're all smart, but I think Bales is smart. And he weighed it in the balance. He said, "Well, screw these effers. What the hell? You know, I'm stupid, so I keep going." And Rory, I don't mean to attach you to my thing. I'm not saying, but so Rory's way talented. So let's just put that to the side. Doc said, "Screw it" from the get-go. Like, okay, screw you and screw it. I'm not even interested. I'm not even going to bother. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that everybody here has freaking potential, but YouTube sucks ass.
I thought about it for a minute, and I just decided to invest my time into my job and my trade and what I was going to do, and so life's changed a little bit. I have a suggestion, though. You need to find no. It's drink if you have to. If you want
I am
to.
I am so freaking high, dude.
Why don't you get some water in you, big guy? Go get a big cup of water. Don't make it ice water. Just
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. What I really feel like doing is continuing the podcast, but I want to take a shower while I'm doing the podcast.
Yes.
I swear to you, I want to unrobe or
derobe. Nice, Rory.
I don't want you to stare at the hairs around my nipples, though.
I don't either.
Keep your eyes on the prize.
I can Photoshop those out, Eloy. It's okay.
Yeah. Here's my suggestion. You need to find something, even be it small, that no matter what, effort in will equal effort out.
Oh man.
Even if you want to continue that, but you need to find something. I struggled with that for a while, and I found something that if I try hard every day and I'm honest about it, that every day I get a little bit better. And if you can find something like that, if it's playing the guitar, or I'm going to learn a new song or whatever, I think that little feeling of accomplishment is it's a big feather in your cap.
To be honest, that's why I like doing the cover images.
Awesome. We appreciate it because, well, Eloy did a good job with the few that he did, and it was great that he was able to step in. But if I had to do it, it would be the same thing every week with the number changed.
I just, look, in all sincerity, I do want to say this one thing. this moment that we're having and all the moments we've had in the past,
this magic moment.
don't
When
not
your beard came against mine,
Sorry.
I just
I
want to put this
felt
in
like a
perspective.
Cuban forever.
I just want to put this in perspective.
And then Eloy was mine.
I'm not going to share it then. It was going to be a very heartfelt moment that even you guys would probably tear up and even Bales with his rugged sort of like poker face. All of you would have had an emotional reaction, but yet you decided to go into a 1960s song and you tag teamed and destroyed it completely.
I thought the song was beautiful.
Jay and the Americans, 1958.
Sweeter than a wine, softer than a something something.
That's a good band, by the way. If you're into that kind of music, if you're into that kind of music, Jay and the Americans, good band.
So here, can I say what I was? If you guys, can I say what I was going to say? No, you have to verbally express it so that people know that you're full of shit when you cut my ass off.
I want to go on record as saying I'm going to mute myself, and I'm not going to unmute myself until Elroy is done with his soliloquy.
Rory May, 7:51 p.m. Mountain Time of 5/16/2019, and I'm eagerly awaiting to hear what Eloy has to say. Will not interrupt him during his statement.
Bales,
Get on with it.
I knew you were going to do something. All right, so here's the thing. Although we're doing this right now and we can't foresee the future, the other day I saw a video from 1908 of New York City and people standing around being filmed. They had no idea that 100 and something years after, people would be watching that. And I just want to say that we don't have that foresight here today, but the importance of the little things that we do are so important because they are the moments of our lives and they are important moments. And we share this moment, all of us, for better or worse. So that's what's smart. But for better or worse, we share these moments. And that is something that is, it's an amazing and special thing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I hope that Bales comes back in one piece so we can continue our thing. That's all. I can see tears everywhere. Oh,
that's beautiful.
That's a sentiment. They're not good for the audience. They're not really good with emotions because they're all quiet. Rory has put his eyes into like some sort of computer program. Doc is convoluting to the left and right. He's twitching, and Bales is acting cool as always. That's just how they react to it. But deep down inside, somewhere deep down in some little corner of their being, they were moved to some extent. I hope.
Convoluting?
Convulsing. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
I drank 4/5 of a freaking wine bottle. What do you want me to do, dude?
Finish it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. I stopped. I
told you should have some water. I would like to reiterate that I believe that you should have some water.
Oh, I thought that was code for shower.
No. Have a cup in your belly. Get some water in your belly. Take that same cup that the wine was in and just go over to the spigot and fill it up with water.
I'd take that bar of soap and live on air, rub and wash and scrub. In fact, that might be a good freaking YouTube channel.
That's you can just put that right on your Rock and Woodwork one because
showers with Eloy.
People have watched dumber stuff. You might as well rant while you're taking a bubble bath.
I think that's
the bath
cool.
would make less background noise.
That would be a juxtaposition against your gruff exterior and beard. You could sit there and you could drink wine in a bubble bath and rant about.
You could get some sponsors, like a loofah sponsor.
Talk about reptilians.
Dollar Shave Club sponsor.
Yeah, brought to you by Long Cut.
Yeah.
This episode sponsored by Bath Bombs.
Mr. Bubble.
Mr. Bubble.
I think that would work if any of us did that. Bubble baths with Dirty Smith. Hell yeah! Think about it.
Getting clean with the Dirty Smith.
No, you can't. That attracts the perverts.
Coming clean with the Dirty Smith.
Yeah. I tried to do a live stream and I called it Talking Dirty. Oh my gosh.
How about bubble baths with Bales?
Alliteration
is always good.
An interview show. It'd be an interview show.
Oh, can you imagine if it's other people in the tub? Okay.
Yep.
Or it would even be better. It would even be better if you could somehow do it online like this, but we would all be in the tub, so it would be like our own separate tubs. Like I just cut the different. I would wear a shower cap just because I wouldn't know what else to do.
I would always have an unproportional amount of bubbles in the middle of my tub.
like on Sesame Street where there was just cotton.
Is that what they did?
I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Eloy would always have a questionable brown shark floating around.
That's unfair.
His sweater would be evaporated from the Florida heat.
You'd go with them with a shower cap on.
By brown shark, do you mean a floating turd? I just want to.
Yeah. What else would it be?
That's unfair. I've never been so
a dolphin.
A brown dolphin. Hey, look, guys! I've got brown dolphins floating in the jacuzzi.
Oh, one just had a baby.
Gross.
You're the one that came out with that. I mean, I would, and never in my imagination would I do that, dude.
You're the guy that brought up the idea about the whole bathtub thing.
Yeah, but without freaking feces floating to the surface. At worst, you could fart and bubbles, but for goodness sakes.
Whatever. That's why I like the idea of it being separate bathtubs.
I just want to say to the future.
I don't want the brown shark to get me.
Oh, great!
All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have bubble bath scratched one night.
We're gonna live stream it.
No, we don't live stream. That's awful. That doesn't work.
You know why it doesn't work?
The magic just can't happen live.
No, you know why it doesn't work? Because you guys get very, 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 very subconscious of what you say, and what you should do is be free.
What? I've done my live streams. We could go live.
No, but Bales and Doc do get a little reserved because they know it's instantaneous. Whatever comes out of their mouth could doom them forever. Yeah. They know that.
I pick my words pretty much all the time. So
I quiet up.
We can go live. We can be recording now with an edit. It's very, very... Eloy, if you and I would be at a bar... And we would have some cocktails.
Oh, it'd be freaking awesome.
After the second one, then you're gonna hear me speak freely. But until then, I hold my cards pretty close to my chest.
Oh, that would be a freaking good thing, dude. We'd make great bar drinking buddies, you know.
And then 3 minutes later, by the third drink, I'd be ready for sleeping time. I'd be like, all right, that's it. I'm passed out, man.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm not a drinking guy. In fact, the only reason that I came up on here drinking is because I didn't think we had a show tonight.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
You guys touched base, and I said, well, oh, crap. Of course I'm going to. I thought Bales was sitting on, because I read something, but you got to understand, my eyes are not that great. Like, literally, I need glasses. And I saw that Bales said something about sitting on, and I'll be on the airplane, or I don't know what the heck Bales said. I said, oh, Bales and his lady are probably sitting on the tarmac waiting to head towards, but now he's telling me that it won't be until the, 18th?
The 4th.
Oh.
Hey, Eloy, go figure out a way to get your prescription. I have a hookup with online glasses from being a frequent flyer. I'll float you a coupon code.
Oh, cool.
If you could just get an RX, we can. I'll help you work out the rest.
Yeah, I need to fix that, I mean, it's not like I'm getting any younger.
No, but instantly improved vision should be like a real high priority. So
yeah, dude.
I'd like to help you with that.
I just want to say this, for you listeners out there that are always hanging with us, the truth of the matter is that all of us here are human beings. Normal.
What? We are?
Reptilians.
Flat
We're-
earthers.
Blue blood royalty.
All that stuff that these guys just said, and plus normal. Boy, what a way to ruin just the whole thrust of what I was going to say. I don't even remember now. The problem is that I shouldn't have drank so much wine.
Guava wine.
Oh, it's so good, Doc. Doc, I recommend you drink not five.
I'm
four
gonna
fifths.
I'm gonna drink half the bottle.
It'll.
And,
Drink 5/4.
and Mrs. Doc is gonna drink the other half of the bottle. And then I'm Italiano like that. Then I'll let the kids have a splash.
Don't do that. I don't condone that kind of stuff.
It's my house. I'll do whatever I like.
Nope. I draw the line at
Dude, I had an uncle that used to give us the cordial glasses, which is just like a stem shot glass, like he would drink fancy stuff out of, like Sambuca, whatever. I had an uncle that would just, after dinner, he would fill that thing full of wine, and he'd be like, "Okay, I salute." Whack! You just drill him down. I'd be little and have like 2 glasses of wine, not knowing about it. I let you drink a little. There was nothing wrong with it. It's not like I was going out and operating a vehicle. I went home and I went right to sleep. Probably the only time. You need to do something to offset all the carbs, man. You just ate a big belly full of pasta and then 2 pieces of cake and then a cookie and then another cake. When you were too little to drink coffee, go the other way. Put you right down.
What kind of cake?
Oh, any kind you wanted, really. It was rotating. There was always some sort of dessert. There was always a bundt cake of some sort, usually like a crumble vanilla crumb cake type situation. Like Italian wedding cookies, like the variety plate of cookies. I always feel like there was one of those floating around. Yeah. Put that in the fridge, will you?
How long could
You keep playing with that, you're gonna go blind.
Could you imagine? Oh man. Well, look, I need to get up and go and put the mayonnaise in the fridge.
What? Okay.
This moment of silence brought to you by Duke's Mayonnaise, not a sponsor.
I'll be right back. I really do got to put this mayo in the fridge, although it could last outside for an hour or 2 or more without me putting it back in, right?
Yeah.
You could, but warm mayonnaise is not good. Put that in the fridge, bud. Go ahead, we'll wait.
Look at this. Big boy stuff. Yorkshire grit. We're not condoning the use of such product, although I do
not a sponsor.
Yeah, although I do appreciate. Look at that. Look at all that good stuff. You can't use this on metal.
What am I looking at? Is
This
this
is-
like
Go ahead.
Do you put that
man
on
cream,
toast?
This is Yorkshire grit, Rory, but you don't do that
creamy
because
peanut butter,
you don't use that because you're a,
shark tape, or brown shark clay?
you don't use this product because you're a metal worker. This is for woodworker.
I don't know what this is. What is it?
It's called Yorkshire grit. It's a wax.
Oh.
It breaks down on the surface of the product that you're using and stuff.
And you have that next to the mayonnaise?
And I have it next to the mayonnaise.
He has not.
A woodworker secret or something I'm unaware of?
This is British, and Jamie Page sent this to me, and I've used it a few times, and I kind of dig it, man. It's called Yorkshire grit.
Does
It
it
smells
like Jamie smell like that?
Jamie was here in my house. He broke my toilet. He let my dog out. I spent like an hour and a half looking for him in the city of Sweetwater.
What?
Jamie Page was a freaking night. He went to
Running around
Georgia.
with a flamethrower, laughing hysterically.
He put stickers of Carl Jacobson all over my freaking house, and they're still there actually, and on my car. He broke my toilet, and when he was in Georgia, there was floods, and there was a fire that pulled a bridge down. While he was anywhere he went, catastrophes occurred.
He also broke Chad's lathe.
He broke Chad's lathe.
Oh my gosh, that guy! He was at a party.
Yeah, he's awesome. Rock star. Just
Yeah, he is a rock star.
breaking stuff everywhere, pulling TVs off the wall, and then they're like, "What are you doing, man?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm British." And they're like, "Oh, that's so kitschy." Okay, continue on.
He could stab a frickin' wino in the dark in a alleyway and sound British, and people say, "Oh, well, that's reasonable." That's how they work. That's how they operate. That's how they get to you. They're so polite. So you have to be careful. Americans are pretty clear. The British, they have this whole accent thing that makes it sound all appropriate. You have to always be careful about that. Just saying.
Touché.
What he said. I'm going to put this away, and forgive me for what I've done this evening. I feel a little bit now on the downdraft, so I'm going to be more normal. Let me just get up. By the time I go and come back, I think that the alcohol will stabilize. And by the way, Doc,
Big cup of water.
Doc, you're going to love it. I love this wine. It's not official traditional wine, but it's a tropical fruit-based wine.
I can't wait.
Oh my goodness, dude! I just got to figure out how to package it so it don't break.
We get it done.
Or I could drink it for you, send you the empty bottle, and tell you how it tasted.
Just take a picture of the ingredients, and I'll make it myself here.
I wouldn't have taken him for a Gabby drunk.
He's drinking fruit wine. That gets you going.
I kind of prefer him in this mood.
I think I don't think it's the booze so much. It's just a mood amplifier maybe. So he's in a good mood, so it makes it better. So if it was in a bad one, it might make it worse.
I was just hoping that we were getting to some conspiracy talk.
Here's your unopened bottle.
Oh, I can't wait.
And it's guava. I don't know that you've ever tasted guava.
I have not official, not on purpose.
Well,
Not on purpose. Not on purpose.
It'll make your big toe shoot up in your boot.
Shoot up your boot.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
So are we ready for conspiracy theories?
Conspiracy. Tinfoil hat time.
We are living in
Get closer to the mic when you do it. You have to get closer when we're over this. Conspiracy talk means we have to get real close to it.
No matter how you chop it up, we are living in a simulation, gentlemen. This reality, think about it. We are missing.
All right, back up. You're blowing out the mic.
Think about it. We are over here like this.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, don't move. Yeah.
A little bit back.
Yeah. Slow down. Slow down. Now we're talking.
So we are living in some sort of, we are missing so much information, and we think that this is the reality, that there's something going on, gentlemen. We're missing information. I'm just telling you right now. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As far as
everything, we don't, our origin, we're not, I hate to think like the Sumerian, and the, all that stuff that Bales is going to go check out, like Egypt and prior. I hate to think that we came from freaking monkeys.
Who's the guy whose line is we're a civilization with amnesia?
Graham Hancock.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. We can't quite put all the pieces together.
Yep.
Dude, listen, think about it. We are actually doing the same shit that our forefathers and their forefathers, with the exception of technological this, and that. But at the end of the day, you go to the bathroom and you drop a deuce, and you go to bed at night and you do this and that. It's all the same jazz, but we're missing origin. And if that doesn't spark some sort of every now and then thought throughout your existence, then I guess, too bad for you, but it's inevitable, any thinking person, to think, how the heck am I standing here thinking these things, sitting in front of a computer or at the sidewalk or over here? How the hell did all this come about? You have to have a little bit of that inside spark, and I think we all do. Something happened and we don't know about it. And the universe floating through space, traveling through space, and all of it is too unreal. I believe in a creator. I can't prove anything, but there's something more. The whole thing that larva jumped up on an ocean's beach side. Well, how did the beach side occur? Oh, because, matter in the universe. Give me a freaking break. Fine, it might be. It just all happened because chance. No. Is that good enough for you guys? It's not for me. What say you? What say you?
You guys have to save me. I had to bounce out for a second.
I like the awkward silence.
I would jump in now.
I did too.
The last thing I heard you say, Eloy, was that you believe in a creator.
I truly look. I can't accept happenstance. I'm not opposed to any option, but that monkeys and like the Sumerian or whatever the heck that is, like the stuff that Bales likes, like the Ashkenazi or the
Anunnaki,
the Ashkenazi Jews. I can't. I don't know, man. It's a burning question. It's unanswerable, and yet at the same time, I can't help but ask it. What are we?
Or is it answerable? Do we have all the documents, but they're being hidden from us?
Yes. I mean, yes, I agree with you. Not yes, I know what
Rory's
the
on
answer is.
mute.
Why would they hide it?
To control us.
How would that control us?
See,
Because they don't want us to know that we have more power and we have more history than we really do. They just want us to be taxable livestock. Go do your 8-hour job, give us the income tax, then pay us the sales tax, and then give us your excise tax, and then give us your small business tax. And we're going to find other ways that we can just take taxes from you and get our 3%ers rich.
I'm with Bales. I'm with Bales on this, and think about this. What do you get in return? You get 563 channels on a thing that they pipe to your house to watch on TV, some internet so you can watch Debbie Does Oklahoma on rerun.
Brown Shark documentary. It was great.
Brown shark.
But you see what I'm saying, though? I mean, look.
I'm saying, how would, if you knew, what difference would it make?
That's not good enough. It doesn't. Okay.
That's true. Do we all get to quit our jobs if we finally, they're finally told that yes, we were created by Anunnaki and we have reptilian blood? Still got to go back to work. Damn it!
Yeah, like I said, if the Earth is flat, you still have to go to your flat Earth job on Monday. It's not like you get the flat Earth lottery and it's like, oh man, flat Earth.
Just be embarrassed, like, man, I wish I was a flat earther.
Yeah,
I wish you don't have to go to work now.
Fine. You understand? Okay, if they built a world around you to enslave you, and it's not like from one day to the other. Let's just say it's a long haves and have-nots and such and so on. And you're in that, like kind of like the Matrix, let's say you were Neo from the Matrix and frickin' Morpheus sat your ass down and he said, listen, buddy, the blue pill, you wake up and like, you're like in the same spot you started. And you
like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Matrix version.
Why? Do I have any Fresh Prince of Bel-Air frickin'?
Like, listen, buddy, you take the blue pill, it's not gonna be good.
I think Will Smith was actually was it Will Smith actually slated for that role?
No way.
I think so. I think you might have done some meta stuff. I think, Eloy, that information was lost before we had this ruling class of whatever is going on, these 3%ers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't think we have that information, but I think the reason that we all seek that information, how sometimes when you have a traumatic experience,
yeah,
I think that's imprinted on us.
Do you not guys feel inside your soul, whatever that might mean to you, deep down inside, a lingering question about everything?
Yes.
Thank you. For goodness sakes, finally, after frickin' 5 years, this guy says yes. Thank you. Jeez. Thank you. My goodness, we've been waiting for that forever, dude. Damn it. How about the rest of you? Are you guys going to go along the journey? Because Bales just cleared. I mean, thank goodness, Bales. Jeez, dude, after so long.
It's our nature to be inquisitive about ourselves and the world around us.
Thank you, Doc.
That's what makes you a human being. That's
Now-
the being part.
I just hope that Rory will not be contrarian this evening. I hope.
Rory.
I just hope.
It is hard to argue when I have a whole arm dedicated to a dream that I had.
Thank you, Rory. I don't know what the hell that meant, but I hope he explains it. Thank you, Rory. Can you please explain that? Because that just threw a freaking wrench.
I had a crazy dream about a dragon, and 2 years in the making, and dedicated my right arm to it. And that sounds nasty.
Damn it. Ah, man, I couldn't get that joke out fast enough. I was like, oh,
I think about it every day.
yeah.
Nice dragon.
That was that's before I formally dedicated my right arm to.
What a way. He turned something deep into a freaking porno freaking session.
I was just trying to think of the name of like a random generic high school girl like that you knew from when you were younger. Yeah, up until then, my right arm was devoted to whatever.
Holy smokes! Damn.
I needed the writing staff on that one. I was blanking.
Oh, but wait. Are you a righty or lefty?
I'm 100% righty.
Damn, dude.
Sometimes the left comes in for a supporting role, but you never know.
So what's up with you had that dream? I think you've mentioned that once before in passing, but it was a shocking dream and it was enough to. So what was the story with the dragon?
It was just one of those dreams where you know you're asleep, so you see yourself sleeping, kind of realize what's going on. For whatever reason, I started running towards the back, and there were these huge glowing green eyes. Was drawn to it, went outside, and there was this humongous white dragon.
Ooh,
and we could share telepathically a conversation, and it was just incredible. And
was it Falcor?
No, it was not Falcor.
Oh,
But yeah, it was a pretty cool dream.
And it left that impression. So you
That's how when I woke up. Excuse me, I'm getting choked up. When I woke up, I was just it was one of those like 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up Amanda. I was like, "Holy crap!" Just had this dream. I mean, it was so real. And then there was another one. I dreamt about bears for about a year, and I was contemplating doing a bear theme on the arm.
Bears.
but isn't the dragon on your arm's not white?
No, they didn't do any white ink, but they left him gray and black, so my skin color is the color of him.
Did you explain that to the tattoo art?
Yeah, and given the budget, he suggested we go this way.
Wow, dude. So the impression was that you had some sort of telepathy. No, is it telepathy? What's the one that you communicate?
Telepathic, but the impression is that could there be creatures, entities connected to us like that are reflected in the myths and legends that we kind of laugh about now, that maybe other people had similar experiences and developed these characters out of them. It was so clear and so real.
Dude, I'm sorry, go ahead, Don.
I was going to say, you just got to go to the other dimension where the dragons are, man.
I just want to say this. I think that we're all freaking connected, man. I truly think, and I think that there's people of higher sort of like, and by higher, I mean that they're on the same wavelength and that can get on with it, you know, and like, and then there's people that are just dredges of freaking society, and not elevated to the next certain level.
Yeah.
I think we're all connected, man. I've said that before. I truly feel that looking at you guys and you guys looking back at me and all that, we're looking at ourselves, dude. Even though we're separate, I don't know if that makes sense. I can't quite put it together right, but I think we're all connected, man. Seriously. We just don't have all the pieces of the puzzle. Like Rory will have a little piece of the puzzle. Doc will have.
I think that we were, and we lost it, and we won it back.
Yeah, I want to know.
I think at one time we might have figured that out, and then we lost that ability, and that's why we're searching for that.
I'm not trying to ascribe my thought right now to what Rory envisioned. Like, I'm not trying to say, hey, by the way, the reason for that is because we're all. But that just led me to think that we are interconnected beyond what we might.
Sure, it was a white dragon and not a milk jug.
Well, there was a lid on top, I guess. Now that I think about it,
wow! Wouldn't that be something else?
that'd be disappointing. My
Well-
spirit animal's a milk jug.
Spirit animal is protein.
I see a cover up in your future.
Spirit animal is actually DNA. Wow,
It's
that's
a
terrible.
7-hour-old DNA mix. Brewed it myself.
I did see.
We're back to that.
I did see some information about what Bales kind of digs or is interested in with the Anunnaki and the whole thing. And apparently, and we've talked about this before, but apparently, ancient-wise, there's a lot of written cuneiform, frickin' whatever the hell the language, that points to people from the stars with reptilian features coming to this planet and taking the creatures of this planet and elevating them by either genetics or whatever, and they say that created us. And I don't know, but there's a lot of weird stuff looking back, and we do throw it and cast it to the side as whatever, but the information is there. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's unanswerable, but just the same, maybe Bales will stumble upon some sort of clay jar full of milk, some clay jar out in the desert, and have some insight. I'm sure we're gonna have some insight from Bales.
I think that we're looking for Bales to crack the code when he goes on vacation there.
That's a lot of pressure.
Well, you should at least try. I mean, you're going to be there. You're already going to be in the neighborhood. You should at least try to solve the mystery of time.
He'll probably end up at a Dunkin' Donuts drinking coffee and eating,
Do they have them?
They have one Dunkin' Donuts in Cairo.
I'm going to buy you a gift card for Dunkies so I can purchase that donut.
Remember
that way you can't get ripped off. And then the way out, you can hand that card to one of the panhandlers and be like, hey, man, go get yourself a large dark roast on me.
Baksheesh.
What?
That's what they yell all the time.
How do you know that?
Because I looked it up.
Baksheesh?
Baksheesh.
What does that mean? Large dark roast?
Tip. They all want tips.
They want the tip?
Just the tip.
Okay. Oh, we've got a map of Giza.
Giza.
The ancient land of Giza.
There's the Dunkin'.
Cairo.
There it is. There's a Dunkin'.
Oh, they haven't walked it yet, so we can't see what it looks like.
Can you do satellite?
Where's the Dunkin' in relationship to the pyramid, though?
Yeah, are they all pyramidal?
Yeah.
Or there's a Dunkin' inside the pyramid?
Inside the pyramid. It's a Dunkin' / Chester's chicken.
Like how they put them inside.
There's a pizza slut. Look
Home
at there's a
Depots.
Pizza Hut right there.
Wow.
Oh, dude, that's like living in frickin' Manhattan. Oh, dude, you're fine. Oh, look at that, dude. Dude, the city goes on and on. Oh, Bales. It's like traveling to frickin' downtown Boston.
Yeah, but the roads are like more organized.
Yeah. Where are the pyramids in relationship to the closest Dunkin'?
Dude, the place is huge, isn't it?
It's a whole other country.
Oh, that's quite a ways away, I think.
Well, that's your destination. Screw the pyramids.
Sorry, guys, can't go to the pyramids. Got to hit the dunks.
I'm telling you, if you get a few on board, they'll have to, divert the bus.
I can't go to dunks. I rent dunks.
That's incredible, dude. You're actually going to be in the cradle of civilization.
That would be Mesopotamia.
The Nile. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You're gonna be in a place close to the cradle of civilization.
That's true.
You're gonna be so much closer to the cradle of civilization than here. That is freaking awesome.
It's gonna be hot as balls.
Got your hat all situated?
I don't have a hat yet.
Do you have sunscreen?
No.
Put some of that.
Pampers?
You can
I definitely need to get some.
get some SPF 666, man. Get some of that. Get some of that white paint that the goth girls use, man.
Oh yeah.
Get the hard stuff if you're gonna do it. I wouldn't.
Dude, they totally. The pyramids are like basically surrounded by, like, complete city.
I told you, dude. There's a road that takes you from the airport right to the pyramid.
That's crazy, dude. I mean, we're looking at an amazing city. I mean, as far as big, it's huge, man.
That's too far.
So-
It's a 2-hour walk.
Yeah,
Wow.
2.5 hour walk from the Great Pyramid to the nearest Dunkin' Donuts.
Seems
Oh,
like
so-
Actually, I'm kind of surprised. That's not too bad.
I figured there'd be one closer. I figured there'd be one right there on the edge, right there.
Yeah. What's the closest? What's our closest outcropping of American civilization near the pyramid? Is there a Sbarro?
Hey, there's my
Hey.
hotel right there. The Marriott.
There you go.
That's where I'll be, right
I
there.
think we got a winner.
You're shitting me. Oh, that's where you're gonna be, Bales?
Yep.
What?
Bales. Oh, Bales boner.
Lifestyles of the rich and drummers,
Bales boner time.
baby.
Holy Bales.
So what everybody is not seeing is we are seeing what looks like a great resort with the pyramids right behind it.
Bales, that's bad.
It looks like some movie from the 30s, but in full color. Like, or they did some traveling,
Holy crap!
some Bond film.
Yeah,
I'm
Nice
sorry,
to
man,
see you
that's
again,
awesome.
Mr. Bond.
This is some octopusy shit right here.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at the view.
Look at that. Look at the buffet.
Yeah, we got the platter.
Little tip, Bales.
Just a tip.
That doorway, if it's real gold, shave off a little bit of that gold and pocket it.
Every time you walk by it, little scrape.
It's a good tip.
Just doing my job. Dude, this place is, dude, you're going to be freaking, that is so freaking beautiful, Bales. You can't account for memories like that, dude.
I probably won't remember it. My memory sucks.
You're going to remember that for a long
I wonder if there's like a subway inside the Marriott.
Holy smokes, man. Egypt is slamming
They
cool.
got palm trees. Shit. Look at that
Have you not
reflective
even looked
pool.
at these? It took you freaking Rory May to see where you're going to be staying?
Yep.
Damn, Bales, you are a dangerous traveler because I would do some more investigation before doing. Look at how beautiful that is. Lit up.
Good job, Bales. Wise choice.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, good job. Yeah. Holy smokes, look at that. What do you call that? Like the little bar, the food bar? Or
Buffet.
Pastry
Buffet.
buffet.
yeah, dude.
There's the donut. There's the donuts right there. You're gonna have to you get one of those donuts, Bales, instead, and take a picture of the pyramid for us. So that is now the new mission. Now that we know that you have to walk 4 hours, you have to get a glazed donut from the buffet.
Buffet.
Yeah, right there.
Man.
Bales, how long are you going to be out there?
Like 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna love it, dude. It's so freaking good. You know, I take back all the negativity for the past like 8 months or 9 months. This is bad to the bone, dude. I'm sorry.
I hope that you come back and you only wear a robe from that point forward. Like you have some like
I don't think they're called robes, are they?
whatever. You'll have a name for it at that point. My uneducated,
Fluent in Egyptian.
and you'll have that little hat on.
I'll speak in hieroglyphs.
And camel breath. If you don't ride a camel when you're there, I'll be pissed. You better ride at least one camel.
I'm not gonna ride a camel.
Ride a camel at least, please.
That's pretty insane right there. Look at that.
It's just amazing, dude. I can't believe it.
That looks real fake. Real fake.
What do you mean?
I would imagine the whole time it's gonna look fake. Like you're just not gonna trust your eyes.
Yeah,
That's the way it would feel for me. The whole time I would feel like this is like that's really good effects right there because I wouldn't be able to trust they wouldn't register in my head that those are pyramids.
Bales, looking at these incredible shots that Rory is showing us, oh my goodness, man. I'm just going to ask you this question. Where did we come from, Bales?
your father and two different mothers.
Come on, Bales. Come on. You're a bit more,
That was
come
a
on.
good one.
Where did we come from?
Nice callback.
Probably alien intervention.
So Anunnaki all the way.
I don't know if the Anunnaki is disinformation or just like partial truths.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. It could be partial truths.
There's so much disinformation these days. It's hard to. It's like you're trying to put together a puzzle, but on a table are pieces from 5 different puzzles. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you got to weed through. You got to weed through all. You got to weed through all the parts that don't even belong. But you're second guessing yourself. You have to try them. It's a pain in the butt, man.
Yeah, it's an impossible freaking exercise. Doc, just honestly, where did we come from? I mean, best guess, instinct.
Wait, my answer is we've always been here. Energy is not created or destroyed, only transferred.
So we've always been here?
In one form or another. Like I said, energy is not created or destroyed. It is just transferred.
We just haven't always been in these physical forms.
Whatever, however, we are billion-year-old carbon. Like it says in that tune, man.
And, okay. And how about Rory? What do you say about that question?
We're from monkeys.
No, Rory, you can't have tattooed a freaking dragon on your arm.
Monkeys can't dream?
Yeah, but not of dragons.
How do you know?
Some hairless monkeys get dragons tattooed on their arm.
I don't know why I feel disappointed with Rory's answer. Doc was more introspective.
Monkey like hit metal with hammer. Monkey like tattoo.
Oh, monkey mad.
Yeah, dude. The whole monkey thing pisses me off, dude.
Oh, but when you say that, like, people think all of a sudden that you're not abstract or can have the deep thoughts of it. I just agree with the evolution theory of where we came from, because to me it makes sense. We're just a different kind of monkey.
Fine. Whatever. It's just, it's to me it's like it's lackluster. Lackluster, it's like
well, just because it's not a good story doesn't mean it's not true.
That is true. It could be that boring situation that Rory is saying, and then what the hell, I like the carbon thing you were talking about, Doc, because it's more, And Bales,
I'm pretty much saying the same thing that Rory is. I'm just saying in a little bit more flowery way, that those monkeys are also made of the carbon. We've just been.
Oh, so you're with Rory on the monkey thing?
We came from somewhere. Those monkeys are also made of the carbon. Like I said, it's just the energy transferring.
Okay, fine. I don't like the answer, but I don't have to like it.
Yeah, well, whatever. Your magic is no more different than the magic I believe. It's either magic of God or magic of science. Somewhere there's a disconnect of your brain can't wrap your head around it, and you've got a little bit of a leap of faith or a leap of science.
I guess. I mean,
I'm good with either one. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm alive.
I mean, if you had a time machine, you guys, and you could go back to any time in history, you had 3 chances.
Last week.
Well, hold on. You have 3 opportunities. You have 3 back in time and back opportunities.
Back in time and back further, or back in time and back in return?
Back in return.
Back in return from the back in time, or the back in present of the back in time for the return?
November 5th, 1955.
How long would we be staying back in time?
You had the option to stay a day.
That's it?
5 days.
Monday, 5
It's
days, like a
5
work,
day-
like Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
Oh no!
And you could go back as quickly as like you could go 5 minutes or a minute or a second and come back and decide to come back. We had 3 opportunities to do that. Where would you go? When would you go?
Do you get to interact with
Yeah.
the place, or are you just an observer?
You know what? For the purposes of this situation, let's just keep it observer because I can see some really screwed up, Hugh Hefner freaking Playboy Mansion situations occurring and so on and so forth. So let's just keep it observing. This is going to be some interesting freaking
Dinosaurs come to mind. I would want to see dinosaurs.
interesting. So you'd go back to the dinosaur stuff.
Yeah, like I want to see that.
Interesting. You got 2 more.
I could spend a whole 2 weeks there. Or 1
I
week.
said 1 week.
1 week, 5 days.
Yeah.
Can I
Dinosaurs-
break up? Can I break up the 5 days and visit other places in one trip like that?
You can travel while you're there, but you can't teleport or whatnot. You just land there and you can explore. Or you could land there, you look around, you say, nah, this is not what I wanted, and leave immediately, and you still have your 2 more chances. You have 3 chances in total.
Okay.
Is anybody else there?
Can I go?
Yeah.
I want to cut Rory off. While he
Yeah,
thinks.
no, I was just burning time. Feel free.
Yeah. JFK. I want to be there, positioned to watch.
Which wait, JFK what?
Okay,
the
but
assassination?
where in that would you want to be?
I
You wanna
would.
be on the-
When he's doing
I've got-
Marilyn Monroe.
I've got 5 days to scout my location. Is the
Yeah.
way I feel about it.
Okay.
Okay, so I would definitely, and maybe like bring my camera phone and have it.
Your camera phone, your flip phone.
I'd like JFK would be one. Roswell is the other that comes to mind right away, and the third one,
Keep in your back pocket for a
I
rainy
keep
day.
it in my back pocket for a rainy day, maybe. Something else, something like the other 2 though.
The Bunny Ranch in Las Vegas.
Probably not. Pyramids, yeah. I go to when the pyramids were being built for maybe I check that out. Check out the
Okay.
construction project. I'd be like, oh, pretend I was an inspector. Just throw on a hard hat and an orange vest and a clipboard and be like, gonna have to check out the specs here, guys. I don't want to have to call you in on this, so just be cool and let me have some time to get this looked at, and we won't have a problem here.
Very interesting. Okay.
With that being said, I would pick the Colosseum.
Very good.
Rome.
Ooh, yeah, watch a lion eat somebody.
Oh, you could burn a week in there easy.
Yeah. Watch a tiger fight a bear.
Oh man.
Ooh.
They had warship battles in there too.
Yeah, they flooded, right?
Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah, that had to be crazy.
So that puts you at 2. You got 1 more, Rory.
I'm waiting for Bales to jump in the skip rope.
Bales?
I'd go back to where they were when they were planning the layout of the Giza Plateau.
Oh.
Then I would go to mid-construction of the Great Pyramid, specifically when they were working on the King's Chamber, because I want to see if they used ramps, where those ramps were, if the Grand Gallery was actually used as a counterweight system to bring the granite up. And then my third is Teotihuacan, because I want to see if the same people that made the Giza pyramids made those pyramids.
Tikikikawawan.
Teotihuacan, South
It's
America.
gonna be. You're gonna see a sphinx there. They're gonna find a sphinx at that spot, and it's gonna be the same people. Brought to you by Sphinx Corp.
Sphinxer Sport.
It's the same company. I'm telling you, they made the 3D printer that printed the ones in Giza. It's gonna be the same people.
Where's Kukiwanakan?
South America. There's pyramids in China with the exact same layout as the Giza pyramids.
Oh, wow.
Also, Sphinx Corp.
Yep.
#1 name in full size autonomous
Sphinxes.
3D printers. No. Like I said, it's like a floating 3D printer.
And design your hidden chamber today.
They were originally called Sphincter, but they decided against it.
They changed that later. At the time that they came up with it, it didn't mean the same thing.
Well, they just had a bad marketer. He didn't know what he was doing.
He was fresh out of college.
That's what you get for hiring the boss's nephew's cousin's uncle's brother's kid.
So for me, I'd go back to when Martita told Pamela that Enrique was actually dating Susie Q over there in South Miami, and I'd get that story straight.
Are those your relatives?
What?
I'm just making it all up at the
Oh, okay. No, seriously. When would you? What were your answers be?
No, but I'm saying, like, imagine like people that waste their wishes, like stuff like that. I'd like to go.
I'd like to go back to Walmart 5 days ago to get that last bottle of wine before Joey gets it.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to 5 minutes with Jesus.
Oh my goodness, that is such an
like
amazing...
if you could throw that out there, it'd be like,
oh my goodness,
is Jesus a real guy? Wouldn't it be disappointing if you got back there and it was like when he was still carpentry and you had to help him build shelves for a week?
That's why I'm picking dinosaurs.
No, I'm saying, but like it did pop into my head. Be like, if Jesus is a real dude, I would love to talk to him for a minute.
I hate to say this, but because it feels sacrilegious or whatnot, but I would go straight to the cradle, the moment, Garden of like the beginning, and see.
All right, here's what I want the cover art to be. I want it to be Adam and Eve and Eloy
peeking from behind the tree.
Eloy creeping from behind the tree of knowledge.
I imagine him riding the snake at first.
It just popped into my head when you said right in the beginning. I pictured some celestial, like old cherub, like artwork.
That would be one.
That's a good one.
The second one, at the height of the Library of Alexandria. Ooh. Teleport right into the library and witness the people walking around, the staff, the Starbucks on the third level, and just witness the library at Alexandria. That's a second one.
The lady putting away, restocking all the stone tablets.
Yeah. And the third one would be to go back to my earliest known, I don't know how to say it, but the place where my grandfather's father's father in northern Spain, and I can literally go back to the 1700s and land in that village at that time and see at least those people where they were at that time. I could go back to maybe early 1700s with those people. I'd love to see that.
You wouldn't want to go to the Smithsonian?
Is that snake biting her nipple?
It is.
Scratch.